Skyblock Levels 2 seems to be coming out pretty soon into this new year because it is back on the alpha network, and in this video I'm going to go over all of the ways that there are to level up that there previously weren't in Skyblock Levels version 1. I never went over these, you may have seen these before, but maybe you need a refresher because it has been a bit since this was on the alpha. So let's just look at the ways you can level up in Skyblock Levels 2. First up, we're going to talk about the museum. They nerfed the amount of XP that you get from the museum total as far as I know, but they did make it so you can claim more rewards in the museum. You can now claim up to 278. You can see after 278, it says this reward is coming soon, and currently you can see there's 288 options in the museum. I believe the -10 ability to claim is because there are a bunch of unobtainable items and they don't want people to be screwed over in Skyblock XP due to not having those. So I wonder if they'll keep that up for future updates whenever they add new things to the museum. But this just means that you're actually getting rewarded for having some of these super expensive items in your museum, because in the current game, there's like 58 slots that you don't need to have, and now they actually use those. So having Dark Claymore in here, having a lot of that stuff is going to be more useful, but you still don't need max museum, so don't worry if you don't have magma armor or something like that. The next thing is something that is currently disabled on the alpha, but I think is coming out with Skyblock Levels V2, and that is going to be Skyblock Chapters. This feature is currently disabled on here, but we did see that Landon has at least some version of this ready and at least being worked on, so I have to imagine that it will come out with Skyblock Levels 2. I made a video talking about generally what chapters are going to be, so if you want to look at that, check it out, but it's just going to be a way that's guiding people through the game, giving them skill XP, Skyblock XP, and maybe a little bit of coins along the way. So it's just going to be a nice way of guiding you through the game, and it's probably coming out with Skyblock Levels 2. Now let's check out the ways to gain Skyblock XP menu, because this did get a bit of a revamp. You can see it now has core tasks, event tasks, dungeons. They grouped everything a lot more because they needed to, because they've been adding a lot of different things. So when you look at the core stuff, I don't believe any of this has really changed. I think this is generally what was in the game before, and none of the values have changed. So this is just some standard stuff, and it's going to get you a lot of XP. This is going to be pretty much your main way of getting levels, because you can get 154 levels from the core tasks right now. The new stuff is in this event task. Event tasks are brand new. You're going to see that the mining fiesta is going to give XP, the spooky festival is going to give XP, and the fishing festival is going to give XP. So it's not super hard. You can see you need to get 5,000 total sharks. You need to mine 1 million ores, which actually is a kind of decent amount, and then you need to hit the emerald bracket in the spooky festival to get this XP. This is actually a pretty decent amount of levels. You're able to get what, 2.25 and 1. So you're going to be able to get about 5 levels for these events, but you do have to do these afterwards, because I've definitely killed a bunch of sharks. I've definitely mined 1 million ores during fiestas, and I don't have those. So you got to do this once the update comes out, but it's going to give a decent boost to Skyblock XP. Another spot that has new XP is going to be the Essence Shops. Every single Essence Shop across the game is going to give a bit of XP. It's not an insane amount, but it is going to cost a lot to level some of these up. You need help of the fairies, for God's sake, to level this, and that is like 100 million coins or something, and it is 2 XP. Thank you, Hypixel. But yeah, Dragon, Undead, Ice, Spider, Wither, and I assume Crimson will get added to here to give Skyblock XP for maxing out the Essence Shops. Now, I believe most of this stuff is going to be new for Skyblock Levels 2. You're going to see the Abaphone contacts are going to be in here, so this can take people a long time, and it gets you 4 levels, so it is kind of nice to get, but once again, it's pretty tough because some of these contacts are hard to find, some of them are expensive to get, but if you get all of these, you're going to get 4 Skyblock levels. The Harp, I believe, is exactly the same. Reaper Peppers are now in Skyblock Levels. You're going to get 10 XP per Reaper Pepper, so just spend a lot of money for XP. Once again, new task, yay. The personal bank is going to be something that you can get XP for, and that is going to be upgrading your personal bank cooldown at Guy over here. You're going to need to get a bit of Emerald Collection, but it's not super expensive to level this up, so you can go do that. You just do have to have that Emerald Collection done. This one is a doozy. Accessory Bag Upgrades. Each time you upgrade your your accessory bag, you're able to get 2 XP. And I know that you can upgrade this bag a lot of times. I'm pretty sure you need to spend about 2 billion coins at Jacobus over here, and that is going to max out your accessory bag storage. This is just buying the accessory bag upgrade, the +2 slots in here. And yeah, it's gonna be tough for some people. Right now I have 38 slots, so I'm doing kind of decent from him, but oh my goodness, it's gonna add definitely a lot of money once again for a little bit of Skyblock XP. Unlocking the powers in the Power Stone area once again over at the Thaumaturgist building is going to give Skyblock XP. Unlocking each and every single one of these that you don't have unlocked by default is going to give you a little bit of something, so try and get some of those cheaper ones done. Sweet is a terrible Power Stone. No one's using this, but it is going to give you XP, so you may as well go and get it. So this is going to be a pretty simple way, and a lot of these aren't that expensive. There definitely is ones like Bazaar and like the one from Blaze Slayer that can definitely add up in price, but these are just going to be a nice way to get a little bit of XP. Community shop upgrades. I believe that every single one that gives you Skyblock XP can be done for free, but you can level them up with gems. Obviously, you can speed up the upgrade time. So if you don't have your minion slots maxed out, you might want to start doing that now, because it does take a long time to get this done if you aren't using gems. So the community shop is giving stuff. They actually added some XP within the skills section that I almost forgot about. There's going to be XP for completing Crystal Nucleus runs. So if you do 50 runs, you get 2 levels. There's going to be XP for the Rock Pet now. And if we go into farming, Anita's shop is going to give you stuff. So getting the extra farming drops and the farming level cap leveled up is going to actually give a lot of XP. So get those gold medals going. And then lastly, in the fishing section, I believe they added one for the Dolphin Pet Milestone. And they also still have the trophy fishing section, which is still painful because I believe it doesn't count the gold if you have a diamond and not a gold. And it's very depressing. And the last thing that I want to go over is the dojo, because the dojo already gave XP, but they changed it. Now you just get the XP from getting the black belt. You don't have to get S in everything. This is the most beautiful change they've ever made. Some of those dojo games getting S in them is the biggest pain in the ass in the world. But now, seriously, you get XP for every single belt that you get, up to plus 150 for obtaining the black belt. So 4.2 levels for getting the black belt, which is obscenely easy to do. Just go play Mastery and then get like A in all of the other ones. It's simple, it's easy, and it is 4 Skyblock levels. That is now just way easier than it used to be. So that's a refresher on everything that is coming when it comes to leveling in Skyblock Levels 2. Let me know what you guys think about all of these changes. I think it's good. It's adding more progression across the game. Obviously, some of these are going to be tough. The Jacobus menu and the Reaper Peppers alone are going to cost people billions of coins, but what are you going to do if you don't want to be Skyblock level maximum? If you don't want to be maximum Skyblock level, then don't spend the coins. It's as simple as that. So that's going to be it for the video. Hope you enjoyed. Hope it kept you informed, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace out.